Hello everyone. This video is really important. I was literally just taking a shit and I read about this article and it is very important. If you have never paid attention to any of my videos, I guess this is one of the videos to which you should be paying the most amount of attention. So let's see what do we have here. Let me switch to screen. Okay. So I was taking a shit and I read about this. Why is India pushing for homegrown web browsers? Let's see what do we have here. So this is an article by First Post. It's I think a news article type of website. Um, I only have uh, this video is about 6 minutes, and I have only skimmed through like the first 3 minutes of this video. I'm going to go through this video right now with you guys, and I'm going to give my view about what do I think about these browsers that the Indian government is trying to push upon us, and let's see what it is. First of all, let's start. Let me switch it to X. Okay, they don't even have a 2x option.
Both are American. Indian AA bagged the first prize.
Okay, so we have three browsers here. First of all, we have ULA, and second, we have some browser called Ping, and third, we have Bharat Web Navigator. So these are the three browsers that have won some kind of competition, homegrown web browser vantage type of competition that the Indian government was, having. So let's see what these browsers are. And the first one is ULA, ULA by Zoho, web browser. Damn, I cannot even spell right. Nowadays, okay, let's see. First of all, is this browser open source? Let's see. Is this browser okay? So we have, article by the Hindu. I think we should open it. Zoho web browser ULA wins indigenous browser development challenge. As per a statement by Zoho, ULA stands out for its security feature, including CCA root integration, digital signing, and machine learning based phishing detection. Okay. So first of all, if you guys don't know what phishing is basically like you have a web page and you just make a clone of a legitimate service. For example, I have a banking um, service that I use, and I make a clone of that service to scam some other person and create a fake website on which they will go and you know and do transactions. So I guess they have developed some kind of machine learning based phishing detection system. Okay, let's see what more do we have here. We have literally nothing else. So it's just the homegrown web browser has won this. The most important thing that we care about on this channel is it really homegrown? Let's see, what is it based upon? Mm, I'm sad that I have to use Google for it. Let's see, do we have Google? Okay, what is ULA web browser based, based on? Let's see. See, here we have ULA is built by modifying parts of Chromium, and you cannot have a homegrown browser at all if you are using Chromium. That's what I'm saying. That if you are going to use Chromium, what is even the point of making a homegrown web browser? Just use Chromium. There is no point in making a homegrown web browser. You are literally using the same web browser, Chrome. Every web browser out there that you are going to use, whether it is Brave, Google Chrome. I think Arc even uses that. Any browser that they are going to make is most probably Chromium based. And let's see if it's even open source. Mila web browser uh, proprietary or open source. Again, you are using an open source project like Chromium and you are quote unquote claiming that you are making a homegrown web browser and it in itself is proprietary. And if 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 you have like literally any knowledge about how encryption and all these types of things work, I think you can see that where this is going. I most probably read an article about mandate encryption, government-based mandate encryption as well. Let's see, mandate. Uh, let's put India over here. Yes, this was an article by the Hindu. In push for Made in India browser, a mandate to trust government encryption. Oh my God, I cannot even you know say shit right. So the thing is that are you literally going to trust some kind of government to encrypt your files? I mean, we don't even have the source code for this browser. Who knows what is going on? Maybe everything you are going to search on that web browser is going to, the boys that work at Zoho. So the main takeaway from this video is most probably I'm going to rant like 5 minutes more in this video, but the main takeaway from this video is do not use these web browsers at all. First of all, these web browsers are not open source. The first one is not open source. I haven't really looked about other web browser. Let's see. We have Ping web browser as well. Uh, lol, it doesn't even no comes when searching on DuckDuckGo. Maybe Google has it. Ping web browser. It's not even here. And they are claiming that this is some kind of web browser that the Indian homegrown web browser that has been developed. Let's see the third web browser. This is Bharat Web Navigator. Navigator is okay. So finally, at least this is something which is open source. We have, I guess, this is the source code which is available on GitHub. Let's see what license it comes under. Do we have? Yes, we have license here. The project is licensed under the MIT license. Okay, so I mean, if it was under GPL, I would trust it more, but it's okay. Again, you can see it's using Chromium. Everything that you are going to use, every browser that you are going to make is most probably going to use either Chromium, either the Gecko, the engine that Firefox uses, or maybe it uses WebKit or something like that. If you are really going to push forward for a truly independent web browser, then the web browser that we should be waiting for is Ladybird. I don't know when their first release. Maybe it's in like okay. I should have mentioned that I'm searching for the web browser. Ladybird web browser. Ladybird web browser. Okay, let's go to their site. So this is what an independent web browser really is. This is what if the Indian government wants to make an Indian web browser, this is what they should be uh, making. Something like Ladybird, where every piece of code that is going in the web browser is open source, and you are not borrowing any piece of code from anywhere else. If you are going to copy Chromium and heck even make it proprietary, what is even the point of using a homegrown, quote unquote, homegrown web browser? And most probably there is some kind of surveillance going on in this ULA web browser. So the key takeaway from this video is do not use these web browsers at all. Do not trust government-based encryption. If you are going to use encryption or something like that, most probably set up your own PGP keys, put them on your website somewhere, use a public GPG key server. If these things confuse you, if encryption confuses you, if you do not know how encryption works, how GPG keys and things like these work, you have to learn it first of all. There is no you know a short way to encryption. Just use WhatsApp, something like that. All these ways where you are trusting on some kind of uh, third party proprietary services to encrypt the data that you are trying to send using them. there are going to be loopholes in those type of services. The key takeaway from this video is that if you want encryption, use PGP, and if you want to use a web browser that is truly independent, truly free as in freedom, either use. I mean, I would not suggest Firefox after the recent Firefox drama regarding its license. So maybe it's time to use on Google Chromium or something like that. I have Google Chromium on this machine right here, or maybe it's just time to embrace good old Tor. What can you do? I mean, the amount of surveillance that you have to literally go through. Yesterday I was trying to comment on a video by some ordinary gamers, and I made a comment regarding a game called Silent Hill. And guess what? YouTube started recommending me Silent Hill content out of nowhere. The amount of surveillance that you have to go through just to make a single comment on YouTube, it's insane. So either use something like LibreWolf. Heck, you can even use ungoogled Chromium. I have no problem with Chromium-based web browser, but do not market them as self-homegrown Indian web browsers, and do not make people trust something like government mandating encryption. If people want to use encryption, they can simply use things like PGP. Uh, PGP and other types of encryption are out there. So this is what this video was about. Most probably, I was not able to recollect my facts, and the things that I wanted to present in this video might have been in a messy order. But the key takeaway from this video is do not use these web browsers at all. If you are going to use a web browser, just use LibreWolf, and you will be fine. The defaults are the most same that you will be seeing in any web browser out there. Uh, I mean, I don't even have anything else to say in this video.